Shalom, brothers. Kyle Holloway Yah, Barakatah Yahweh. Uh, I'm finna read from Psalms 50. I'm gonna start from the top. I'm gonna read the whole chapter, but I'm gonna take my time as I'm going with it. I really want y'all to hear these words. Man, man, you all right? Hold up for a second. Psalms 50. Almighty Elohim Yahweh spoke and called to the earth from the rising of the sun to its setting. Out of Zion, consummation of beauty, Elohim appeared. Our Elohim will come and not be silent. A fire will consume before him. His surroundings are exceedingly turbulent. Yahweh will come and not be silent. Verse 3. A fire will consume before him, and his surroundings are exceedingly turbulent, meaning violent. The earth is gonna quake, man. You know. He will call to the heavens above and to the earth to avenge his people. Gather my devout ones unto me, sealers of my covenant through sacrifice. Now, what is that sacrifice? That sacrifice is, it's basically yourself. You're supposed to be sacrificing yourself, being the servant of Yahweh, you know, because you can't like that old saying they say, never forget where you came from until you know where you're going, right? So, stealing what? No, I haven't touched now one of them. Yes, it's all right. I haven't touched now one of them. I haven't touched none. That had to be one of them. And then I hit it. So that's why I put them in here. I only got two. And see. Honestly, I haven't touched. Period. Well, they shouldn't have to lie about it, but we teach our kids not to lie. Be honest at all times. But let's carry on. Verse 3. Our Elohim will come and not be silent. A fire will consume before him, and his surroundings are exceedingly turbulent. He will call to the heavens above and to the earth to avenge his people. Gather my devout ones unto me, sealers of my covenant through sacrifice. Then the heavens proclaim his righteousness, for Elohim is the judge. Salah. Pay heed, my people, and I shall speak. Israel, I shall bear witness against you. Elohim, your Elohim am I. I shall not rebuke you for your sacrifices, nor are your burnt offerings my constant concern. And this is about you Christians in the church. Those type of sacrificial offerings that you're doing, and that's Belial. That's nothing what Yahweh he's asking you to be that sacrifice. But this is the things that you're doing, though he just said it. I shall not rebuke you. Hey, he's still asking you to turn back to him. All you got to do is take heed. Didn't it say in verse 7, pay heed, my people, and I shall speak, Israel, and I shall bear witness against you. Elo, Yahweh, your Elohim am I. I shall not rebuke you for your sacrifices, nor are your burnt offerings, nor from your pens any goats. For mine is every beast of the forest, the cattle of the 1,000 mountains. I know every bird of the mountains, and what creeps upon my field is with me. So the Creator is telling you, man, I am your Elohim. Am I? There's nothing you should fear but Him. Verse 12. Even where I even where I hunger, I will not tell you. For mine is the world. It's not its fullness. Do I eat the flesh of bulls or drink the blood of goats? Offer Yahweh confession. Verse 14. Psalms 14. Offer Yahweh confession. Then redeem your vows to Yahweh. Call upon me in the day of distress. I will release you and you will honor me. But to the wicked, Yahweh said, to what purpose do you recount my decrees and bear my covenant upon your lips? How can you even, to the wicked is basically what that verse saying, how can you even say you can get in any judgment just because you said you believed back then, but you never follow his decrees. You never been obedient to his word. You see, when judgment is upon you, you know how it is. You know how it is. When your mama, that's why it says, honor your mother and father, but They the guardians of a child, right? Well, if it's a little boy or girl, they have to teach them right from wrong. And Yahweh, he teaches us from right from wrong through his word, through this Torah. Damn. Damn, my brother Judah. Wow. Might have to end this. See what my brother talking about. But wow, but it says redeem your vows. He 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 asks you to make an offer as a confession. You see what I'm saying? That means confess your sins. Confess those things that you're so infatuated about that you want to change so much. But you can change it. You just have to confess to him and trust him. You know, he's loving that money. I mean, for the love of money ain't all good, yo. I mean, it's crazy. I've been on the app. I ain't gonna lie. I use this little app, and then I get the weirdest text. They want a brother to join something like the Illuminati or something. I'm like, what in the world? I ain't say nothing. I put my cousin up on the game about this app, and he get the same thing. Like, it's crazy how, like, what's going on right now, like, how the folly is trying to get you so tied up and caught up in it. Just like with how they got everybody like commercials. We in this together, you know. But we wasn't in this together when Mike Brown, Sandra Bland, uh, Charles Austin, uh, Lamptey, that guy, with got shot with his daughter in the car, that guy, you know, I mean, we wasn't in this together with the celebrities now, how they coming with basically just saying, oh, I got the coronavirus. I know they probably watching me now, probably like, we gonna get him. Is he speaking on that? Uh, you know, I'm not nobody really, but to line this stuff up, what's going on, is what I'm trying to explain to my people. Again, verse 14, Psalms 14, 50 and 14. Offer Yahweh confession, then redeem your vows to Yahweh, and call upon me in the day of distress. I will release you, and you will honor me. But to the wicked, Yahweh said, to what purpose do you recount my decrees? He's asking, well, what purpose do you recount my decrees? Have you been following them? Have you been doing the stuff? Have you been keeping the Sabbaths? Like right now, people, have you marked your doors? Huh? I mean, some people be like, well, we not in the land, but spiritually, that is the land. Like, we just souls being recounted, man. If you an Israelite, I mean, honestly, spiritually, I believe I'm awoken, man. If I was one of my kind that was wicked, hey, I'm trying to change it right now. I'm trying to break that curse. I mean, he gives us wisdom and understanding and knowledge and guidance. Man, he goes wherever we go, man. Everywhere we go, we'll be successful in whatever we do. I might not be successful at breaking down this Torah to you, but basically the words is just so it's so graphical about it that it paints the whole a holy picture. That's why when but to the wicked, Yahweh said, but what purpose do you recount my decrees? I mean, you people, you can't even recount a commandment out of the Torah. You know, you just run to the New Testament. To me, I just look at the New Testament as just a bunch of folly, just speaking of the Torah. You know, that's just me. It's just how I look at it. And it says, bear my covenant upon your lips. You know, and you talking about you keeping the covenant. You talking about you keeping the decrees, the commandments. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, man, who's gonna stand up for Yahweh? Physically, I might not look like I can stand up for Yahweh. Spiritually, I'm standing up. I need my compass. I need my guided compass. I need all that, man. I can't be guided by the world. I can't be guided by my brothers and sisters. I love to build, but like I said, I might not be the best at breaking down anything out of this Torah. But I know one thing by reading it and just reading to you, I'm doing my best. Verse 15. But upon me in that day of distress, aren't we in distress, y'all? Huh? Y'all done ran out there and bought up all the toilet paper. Man, y'all gonna be doing, ain't you? Like, man, what part of it? I thought it was like people dying, and are they dying of diarrhea too? It must be. Everybody fighting over it. Madness. Everybody in fear. You know why? Because y'all done forgot about Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? You done forgot about your God, your Elohim. You done been tricked out your bag. While you trying to go chase that bag, I gotta the mentality how we said I need that bag. I gotta have that bag. You know, I mean, I gotta work for my money too. You know, keep the bills going, keep a roof over my head. Yeah, you know, that's living, that's life. But for us, like, want that money, like how I see a lot of these celebrities now. They want to say, "Oh, we all in this together." But like I said, same skin tone people was getting killed and gunned down in these streets by the government, just as well as the government, how they just doing this right here to kill you too. And then they tell and then they have you to say you got it. Come on, man. You lying to me, man. Can't bamboozle me. I'm sorry. See, the word has me to recognize those lies that they've been telling y'all. And then that's how they had y'all. But y'all think I'm the fool. Verse 16. Now, verse 15 again. And call upon me in the day of distress. I will release you and you will honor me. See, he will come save you. Y'all will protect you. But you still go bite him and you still be like that snake. You see what I'm saying? You can be sincere all your heart and you know it. You'll probably be like, but why would he do that? You know why? Because he prefer you to live than die. Because if he wanted to dead, he'd do it already. See, you gotta understand that. Hey, he's the creator, right? Why not fear the creator? Hey, he makes the sun rises and sets, moon comes out, stars and come on, man. I don't have control of that. He had control of the waters where they don't overflow to the land. I don't have control of that. You people need to open your minds to quit being bamboozled and stop self-idolatry, idolizing each other. That's what y'all doing. That's what I say, D-riding. You know? You're D-riding. But in the stress, when he comes save you, you gonna honor him. He know you gonna honor him. And you could be that wicked person. You gonna honor him. He's searching hearts, the minds of the hearts. He's searching the hearts. He's searching everyone's hearts right now. Where's your heart at? Is your heart on Yahweh? See, I'm battling. I got my sword, man. Is y'all people out here brainstorming like that, or y'all just ready to do another challenge? Verse 16. But to the wicked, Yahweh said, to what purpose do you recount my decrees and bear my covenant upon your lips? For you hate discipline and you throw my words behind you. Right. Just so rebellious, stiff neck. I gotta get a bag type of nicka. Verse 18. If you saw a thief, you agreed to be with him. And with adulterers was your lot. That's your company. That's your crowd. That's just like church out in the street. All that. Hey, don't hate me. Hate the game. It ain't my game. Y'all playing a dirty game, but he already, I'm going to tell you what he said he'll do for you. Feel me? Verse 17. Well, you hate discipline and you throw my words behind you. Verse 18. If you saw a thief, you agreed to be with him, and with adulterers was your lot. Verse 19. You dispatch your mouth for evil, and your tongue adheres to deceit. Verse 20. You sit and speak against your brother, you slander your mother's son. Your mother's son. Mother's has an apostrophe with S right there. So mothers explaining you brothers will cuss out your own mama. I know you brothers out there cussing out your own baby mothers. You know, you disrespecting your own wife. You know what I mean? Your own wives and stuff, you know. Y'all don't have no knowledge and no understanding of nothing. You know, y'all just out there wilding out, fornicating, you know. That's basically just fornicating against your house. Will. They said you shouldn't have a child out of wedlock, but wedlock, you're not having a child out of wedlock because once a man and a woman join, They become one. That's the understanding of what I get out this word. That's why, you know, hey, you people, he said, be fruitful, but you people try to make it so ridiculous and so bad of what it may seem. Verse 21. These have you done, and I kept silent. You thought that I was like you. Verse 21. Hear that clearly. These have you done, and I kept silent. You thought that I was like you. I will rebuke you and lay it clearly before your eyes. Verse 22. Understand this now, you who have forgotten Elohim, lest I tear you asunder, there be none to rescue. That verse saying, if he didn't scare you, or if he didn't cause something to turn or shake up your, it's just more of like a reaction. Like if he didn't shake up your world, like that's just like you hearing the loss of a family member. That can just devastate you. You know what I'm saying? Just using that for example. And actually it could be that way. But if he didn't do those things, you wouldn't even still know. So he would have to reassure you if you're there. Now, because if that made any sense, nah, let me say it. Let me back it up. It's saying, verse 22, understand this now, you who have forgotten Yahweh, lest I tear, lest I tear you asunder, and there be none to rescue. Like more of like if he didn't stir that up, it'd be none to rescue. You know, he who offers confessions honors me, and one who orders his way, meaning yo your confession is that order that you're asking for salvation, redemption, and you can redeem, you know, you can redeem your confessions and your vows to Yahweh and trusting in him always, because verse 23, he who offers confessions honors me. See, when you honor Yahweh, you're basically you're you're basically keeping the commandments, his laws, decrees, Excuse me, brothers in the chat. Jump back up here at 6. Then the heavens proclaim his righteousness, for Elohim is the judge. Salah. Verse 7. Pay heed, my people, and I shall speak, Israel, and I shall bear witness against you. Yahweh your Elohim am I. Let me jump up here to Psalms 51 and verse 12. Psalms 51 and 12. Create a pure heart for me, O Yahweh, and a steadfast spirit renew within me. Cast me not away from your presence, and take not your Holy Spirit from me. Restore to me the joy of your salvation, and with a generous spirit sustain me. I will teach transgressors your way, and sinners will return to you. Verse 16, rescue me from blood guilt, O Yahweh, Elohim of my salvation. Let my tongue speak joyously of your righteousness. O Yahweh, O Elohim Yahweh, open my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. For you do not desire a sacrifice, else I would give it. A burnt offering you do not want. The sacrifices Elohim desires are a broken spirit, a heart broken and humbled. O Yahweh, you will not despise. Do good in your favor unto Zion. Build the walls of Jerusalem. Then you will desire the offerings of righteousness, burnt offerings and whole offerings. Then will bulls go up upon your altar. Psalms 56 and 4. On that day that I fear, I trust in you. In Yahweh I will praise his word. In Yahweh I will trust it. I shall not fear. What can mortal flesh do to me? All the day that make my words sorrowful about me, all that their thoughts are for evil. They assembly, they lie in ambush, they watch my every step as they anticipate my life. Despite iniquity, escape has been theirs. Cast the people down in anger, O Yahweh, for yourself have counted my wanderings. Place my tears in your flash as they not in your record. They my foes, will retreat on the day I cry out. This I know, that Yahweh is with me. In Yahweh I will praise the word. In Yahweh I will praise the word. In Yahweh I have trusted. I shall not fear. What can man do to me? Upon me, O Yahweh, are my vows upon you. I shall render thanksgiving. I'll rescue my soul from death, even my feet from stumbling, to walk before Yahweh in the light of life. I read you Psalms, old chapter, now Psalms 56. I started from 4 to 14. I'm just trying to get words of encouragement straight from the Torah. We gotta go. Gotta go there. Yeah, right here in Psalms. But I'm gonna read you Psalms 19. But before I read you Psalms 19, I wanna read you like I said, words of encouragement. Psalms 118, verse 6. Yahweh is with me. I have no fear. How can man affect me? Yahweh is with me through my helpers. Therefore, I can face my foes. It is better to take refuge in Yahweh than to rely on man. And I always just try to keep precept by precept. But pretty much I think I've done pretty good by that. Like I said, people, the Torah is what we really need in these times, y'all. Verse 4 says, let those who fear Yahweh say now, for his kindness endures forever. From the straits did I call upon Yahweh. Yahweh answered me with, can I use your store to get my Costco down? Expansiveness. Verse 6 again. Yahweh is with me. I have no fear. How can man affect me? Yahweh is with me through my helpers. Therefore, I can face my foes. It is better to take refuge in Yahweh than to rely on man. It is better to take refuge in Yahweh than to rely on nobles. All the nations surround me. In the name of Yahweh, I cut them down. They encircle me. They also surround me. In the name of Yahweh, I cut them down. They encircle me like bees, but they are extinguished as a fire does thorns. In the name of Yahweh, I will cut them down. You pushed me hard that I might fall, but Yahweh assisted me. Yahweh is my might and my praise. He was my He was a salvation for me. The sound of rejoicing and salvation is the tents of righteous. Yahweh right hand does blatantly, valiantly. Yahweh right hand is raised triumphantly. Yahweh right hand does valiantly. I shall not die, but I shall live and relate the deeds of Yahweh. Yahweh has chastened me exceedingly, but he did not give me over to death. Open for me the gates of righteousness. I will enter them and thank Yahweh. This is the gates of Yahweh. The righteousness shall enter through it. I thank you for you have answered me and become my salvation. The stone, the builders despise have become the cornerstone. This emanated from Yahweh. It is wondrous in our eyes. This is the day Yahweh has made. Let us rejoice and be glad on it. Please, Yahweh, save now. Please, Yahweh, bring success now. Blessed is he who comes in the name of Yahweh. We bless you from the house of Yahweh. Yahweh is Elohim. He illuminate illuminated for us, bind the festivals, offerings with cords until the corners of the altar. You are my Elohim, and I will thank you, my Elohim, and I will exalt you. Give thanks to Yahweh, for he is good, and his kindness endures forever. Just gonna read Psalms 19, straight off to the top. Praiseworthy are those who way is perfect, who walk with the Torah of Yahweh. Praiseworthy are those who guard his testimonies. They seek him wholeheartedly. They have also done no iniquity, for they have walked in his ways. You have issued your precepts to be kept diligently, consistently, diligently, repeatedly. That's your everyday walk, people. My prayers, my ways be firmly guided to keep your statutes. Then I will not be ashamed. When I gaze at all your commandments, I will give thanks to you with upright heart. When I study your righteous ordinance, I will keep your statutes. Oh, do not forsake me utterly. How can a youngster purify his way, his path? By observing your word. With all my heart, I sought you. Do not let me stray from your commandments. In my heart, I have stored your words so that I will not sin against you. Blessed are you, Yahweh. Teach me your statutes with my lips. I recounted all the ordinance of your mouth. I rejoiced over the way of your testimonies as much as all in all riches. All your precepts I speak and I look at your paths. I occupy myself with your statutes. I will not forget your word. Bestow upon your servant that I shall live, that I may keep your word, and veil my eyes that I may perceive wonders from your Torah. I am a journey in this world. Hide not your precepts from me. My soul is scattered with yearning for your ordinance ways, always. You rebuke the accused, willful sinners who astray from your commandments. Remove upon me disgrace and contempt, for I have guarded your testimonies. Though prince sat and spake and spoke against me, your servant discusses your statutes. Indeed, your testimonies are my preoccupation. They are my counselors. My soul has clung to the dust. Revive me in accordance with your word. I have recounted my ways, and you answered me. Teach me your statutes. Let me understand the way of your precepts, that I may discuss your wonders. My soul drips away from sorrow. Sustain me in order, accordance with your word. Remove from me the way of falsehood and graciously endue me with your Torah. I have chosen the way of faithfulness. I have placed your ordinance before me. I have clung to your testimonies, O Yahweh. Put not to shame. I will run in the way of your commandments, for you will broaden my heart. Teach me, O Yahweh, the way of your statutes. I will cherish it to be to the utmost. Grant me understanding so that I may cherish your Torah and keep it with my whole heart. Lead me on the path of your commandments, for that is my desire. Incline my heart towards your testimonies and not to greed. Avert my eyes from sin. Futility through your ways preserve me. Fulfill your words to your servant regarding fear of you. Remove my disgrace, which I dreaded, for your ordinance are good. Behold, I yearn for your precepts. Preserve me through your righteousness. May your kindness come to me, O Yahweh, for salvation according to your word. I shall offer a response to those who scorn me, for I have trusted in your word. Do not remove from my mouth the word of the utmost truth, because I have yearned for your ordinance. I will safeguard your Torah constantly, forever and ever. I will walk in the broad pathways, for I have sought your precepts. I will speak of your testimonies before kings. I will not be ashamed. I will be preoccupied with your commandments that I love, and I will lift my hands to your commandments which I love, and I will discuss your statutes. Remember the assurance to your servant by which you gave me hope. This is my comfort in my affliction, for your word preserves me. Willful sinners taught me exceedingly, but I did not swerve from your Torah. I remembered your judgments of old, O Yahweh, and I was comforted. Trembling seized me because of the wicked who forsake your Torah. Your statutes were music to me in my dwelling place. In the night I remember your name, O Yahweh. I kept your Torah. All this came to me because I guarded your precepts. My portion is Yahweh. I have pledged to keep your words. I pleaded before you with all my heart. Favor me according to your promise. I considered my ways and returned my feet to your testimony. I hastened and I did not delay to keep your commandments. Bands of wicked men plundered me, but I did not forget your Torah. At midnight I arise to thank you for your righteous ordinance. I am a friend to all who fear you, and to those who keep your precepts. Your kindness, Yahweh, fills the earth. Teach me your statutes. You have done good to your servant, O Yahweh, according to your words. Teach me good reasoning and knowledge, for I have been faithful to your commandments. Before I was afflicted, I erred, but now I keep your word. You are good and beneficial. Teach me your statutes. Willful sinners have piled false accusations upon me, but I guard your precepts with all my heart. Their heart grew thick as fat, but for me, your Torah is my preoccupation. It is good for me that I was afflicted, so that I might learn your statutes. The Torah of your mouth is better for me than thousands of gold and silver. Your hand made me. 73. Your hands made me and prepared me. Grant me understanding so that I may learn your commandments. Those who revere you shall see me, and they will rejoice, because I hope in your word. I know, Yahweh, that your judgment is righteous, and that you afflicted me in faithfulness. May your kindness comfort me according to your word to your servant. May your mercies come upon me so that I may live, for your Torah is my preoccupation. May the willful sinners be shamed, for they have maligned, maligned me with lies, but I will discuss your precepts. May they return to me, those who fear you and who know your testimonies. May my heart be perfect in your statutes so that I be not ashamed. My soul pines for your salvation. For your word, I hope. My eyes pine for your promise, saying, when will you comfort me? Though I have been like a wineskin dried in smoke, I do not forget your statutes. How many are you, Salah? How many are your servants' days? When will you execute judgment upon your persecutors? Willful sinners dug pits for me, which is not in accordance with your Torah. All your commandments are faithful. They pursued me with lies. Help me. They had almost destroyed me on earth, but I did not forsake your precepts. In accordance with your kindness, preserve me. I will keep the testimony of your mouth. Forever, Yahweh, your word stands firm in the heavens. Your faithfulness is the generations to generations. You establish the earth, and it endures, and it endures. To fulfill your decrees, they stand until this day. For all your servants had your Torah not been my preoccupation, then I would have perished in my affliction. I will never forget your precepts, for through them you have preserved me. I am yours, save me, for I have sought your precepts. The wicked have the wicked hope to destroy me, but I contemplate your testimonies. To every goal I have seen an end, for your commandments is exceedingly broad. Oh, how I love your Torah. All day long it is my conversation. Each of your commandments makes me wiser than my enemies, for it is ever with me. For all my teachers I grow wise, for your testimonies are a conversation for me. From wise elders I gain understanding, because I have guarded your precepts. From every evil path I restrain my feet, so that I might keep your word. From your ordinance I did not turn aside, for you have taught me. How sweet to my palate is your word, more than honey to your mouth. Your precepts I acquired understanding. Therefore I hate every path of falsehood. Your word is a lamp for my feet and a light for my path. this up real quick. I have sworn and I will fulfill to keep your righteous ordinance. I am silly, I am exceedingly afflicted, O Yahweh. Preserve me in accordance with your word. Please accept with favor the offerings of my mouth, O Yahweh, and teach me your ordinance. My life is constantly in my hand, but I did not forget your Torah. The wicked laid a snare for me, but I did not stray from your precept. I have taken your precepts, your testimonies, as many as my eternal inheritance, for they are the joy of my heart. I have inclined my heart to perform your statutes forever to the utmost. Verse 113. I hate the plotters of evil, but I love your Torah. You are my concealment and my shield, and I put hope in your word. And I'm gonna stop right there. I'm gonna close this on out. To all the viewers and the hearers and the doers of Yahweh's holy word, uh, I hope these words that I read can be words of wisdom and understanding, and also words of encouragement and peace, and to give you peace in these hard times, in this troubled time, and in our time of this distress. May Yahweh be with you. Um, may He keep you. All praise to Yahweh, God. God, hallelujah. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh. Shalom, people.